speech plan, but I mean, come on, I can do math just like anybody else. So, I think I'm just going to expand upon a couple of things that Ted touched on in his speech. Proverbs 29:18 tells us that without vision, people perish. And that's really a lot of the reason why I got into this race. I look at the statewide YO organization, and we don't have a vision. We don't have a strategic plan. I've sat through enough meetings to know that we really don't have a direction. We don't really know what we want out of this organization, I think, collectively. I think some of us know what we want out of this organization, but a lot of us don't. Some of us are here because it's a social hour. Some of us want to be here because it looks good on a resume. Some of us want to be here because they need one more position to add to their resume. And those are all valid reasons to a certain extent. But I think a lot of the time we don't spend thinking about the bigger picture. What we need to do collectively is take a look in ourselves and see what we want from this organization. See what we want as a Republican in the state of Maryland. See how we can best serve the people of Maryland in getting Republicans elected. We've heard a lot of good speakers today. We've heard a lot of good information. We heard passion. We heard great ideas from Joe, from Charles Lawler, from Jim Pallura, from Tony O'Donnell. The question now is, where do we go from here? How do we take what we've learned here today and the things that we've discussed and take them and make them into positive action, not only for the state YRs, not only for our local clubs, but for ourselves as Republicans. What we need to do here is take a look around and see what we want from this organization, how we are going to expand to all the counties in the state, how we are going to get YRs elected. In Anne Arundel County, we've done a pretty good job of this. We've got several YRs elected, Nick Kipke, Ron Dillon, members of the House of Delegates and County Council. We have a number of our Central Committee members are YRs. We've done a great job of that. And we've done a great job of electing Republicans. 21 elected Republicans are in Anne Arundel County. We've actually got a majority of our electeds are Republican right now. Each person here needs to go home and think about how they're going to improve that in their county, how they are going to get more Republicans elected, how they're going to get YRs involved in running for office. Any YR who's told by any party official that they're not ready needs to just smack that party official across the face, because you are not the future of the party. We are not the future of the party. We are the now of the party. We need to take what we take from here today and turn that into positive action so that we can grow the party and we can make positive change. And I've said the word positive a lot because we get a lot of garbage, a lot of crap as Republicans for being the party of no. We can't do that. We're a positive party. We are the party of free markets. We are the party that believes that you are best able to govern yourself. The party of small government. These are all good things. We don't have to say no to everything. We need to start by doing that in our communities, talking to our neighbors, talking to our friends, talking to our relatives about how we are going to go out and elect Republicans and make positive change in our community. Now, like I said, I can do the math, and I'm not going to take really up any more of your time. But I want to thank all of you for this experience. As the candidate who got out and talked to all the counties and been to several club meetings and gotten to know a lot of you guys, I'm glad that we've had this experience together. But don't think that just because the election's over that we're going to stop doing what we need to do to try to enact that positive change. Just because the election's over doesn't mean you've seen the last of me, the last of Ted, the last of Anne Arundel County. We are here, we are ready, and